are not quite as excited about the Irelia lock-in. Like, they saw the last game and they're like, oh, fool me once. Shame on me.
This is like when you get into game and you're like, don't worry guys, I'm an Irelia main. And then they're like, wait a minute, there's a... Never mind. I'll go back to this in a minute because...
That could be support Kennen.
I think that is support Kennen.
We have seen that. If this Taliyah gets logged in, that's exactly what the support Kennen would be.
Okay.
So we have seen support Kennen rearing its head over in LCK quite a bit. You have good lane focus, and alongside of Varus, you have good poke, you have good damage, you have good crowd control. So that's a very interesting setup that we'll talk about in-game.
It's all on to see what Rocket get their last lock-in. Need themselves a little extra tankiness, why not? Go ahead and take that Galio.
Yeah, it can assist either the Irelia on the side lane or the Tristana in fights. Really quite surprised at how underwhelmed the crowd were.
Yeah, well, okay, so what I was going to
Irelia.
say with the Irelia, it's kind of like when you get into game and the guy picks something you're like not 100% sure about, and then you look at his OPGG and he's like 1 in 50 with it. A little feels bad, man.
It does. So
I'm not saying Faxi's that bad at Irelia, by the way.
No, I want to see him play the matchup differently. So Rocket going for a similar setup to the last game using that split push threat. You've got the TP on the Galio, allows you to control the third lane a little better. Plus the Grand Entrance allows you to get over to the middle lane, be able to protect that AD carry if you need it. G2 on the other side, winning bot lane matchup, pushing mid lane matchup, losing-ish top lane matchup. It's not that hard to win, apparently, for Expect. So Trick is likely to stay top side because Perks, Sven, and Mithy should be okay. We go back into that dance of a lane matchup that in Mininar Faxi can play out carefully and can actually look to win. Oh, Roccat on the bottom.
He's done. Oh, they've got the damage. He's going to have to hop. Oh. Cleanse utilized. I hadn't actually talked about that one, and first blood comes in as Pridestalker finds Trick out in the river.
Faxi was able to roam down, didn't get involved.
He just gets caught up, tries to turn it around, but the Cataclysm is on Trick. He gets caught up in that pit and gives his life, but Faxi falls down. Betsy coming in a little bit too late, trying for the shield of Duran. No, he gets a knock-in onto Mithy. Pridestalker tagging his way in, but he can't find an opening, and now he might be the one going down. Expect forward, and he's able to get a kill. Hyper Proc coming in.
This is so good for G2 early on. They picked up kills, once again neutralized some of what Faxi has aimed to do here, and they've got the map advantage for themselves. 3 towers to now 2 in favor of G2 using this Rift Herald now, plus the Taliyah wall. That tower's gone!
Oh, and so is Pridestalker. Wait a minute, no! He's able to get away and taunted in his Trick as he tried to get the finishing blow. What did, though, is caught out. The Galio's coming just in time for a heroic entrance. The tower finishes out Perks, and this just might be the start of the turnaround.
Rocket, okay, they lose the tower. They do lose health. They don't actually lose any members of the team there. They get 2. Wizards have a lot of metrics that go into our damage rating that requires a certain number of games to have been played on a champion around the major regions, but Rocket don't care about damage rating, Clara. They care about the fight.
They're getting frisky, and they caught Trick. The chains came down on Pridestalker, but that dog was off the leash.
Oh, it looks like start of game 1 and the turnaround that happened. Well,
you can see the plan start to come apart as they get the suppression on, and Trick is deleted off the map. Pridestalker howling with happiness right now. Betsy taking up the front as Mithy wants to go in and try to get at least one revenge kill. The Lens of War are there. Shield up Duran, and they're going to be moving right back forward. Another teleport. Heroic entrance coming in. Expect is isolated from the team. Justice punch away. Rocket are trying for the disengage now. Expect with a nearly full Narbar. Fancies his chances, but he gets knocked back from the buster shot of Yarnin. And Rocket staying alive.
Mithy playing with a little bit of fire here. Yes, G2 were around, but the rest of Rocket were there and nearly turned it back in their favor. But G2 had high elf target, but G2, they're the ones that push on the side lane. They're just trying to push using this Baron buff. Look, Kianan had been in the top lane and had showed, so Rocket might need to commit something here to try and start this fight, but
there's the wall.
They don't really want to go in blind.
No, but they're going to be able to find one target just like that. They take down Sven. It's Pridestalker that gets it. Mithy's trying to disrupt with his ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. Betsy finding another. No, it's Yarnin that gets the finishing blow. G2 overcommitting once again, and they get turned back around.
Oh, but Expect crosses over to the middle lane, knowing he can drag some. There's nothing odd about Oh, that's a terrible one.
I know, I shouldn't quit my day job either. Trick,
Oh!
PrideStalker jumps on him, the infinite suppress. Now he's fleeing away. Oh, Yarden with the buster shot, but it looks like PrideStalker might go down as well. No, Betsy comes in for the defense. Justice punch, and he is out of there. A quick pick, hit and run for ROC.
And now, Gnar on the will slow G2 down. 0-6 for Trick.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate for him in this game. Perks, though, he's trying to make up for lost time here on Betsy. He's throwing some rocks. Once again, in comes the rest of G2. Oh, Betsy didn't caught him, but now it's ROC that tag their way in. Gnar, everyone's flashing away, and now it's Faxi looking to hunt down Mithy, but they're going to be pushed back for the time being. Betsy going in for the Justice. But PrideStalker follows in and takes a bite out of Mithy.
The last play didn't hurt them on Baron, but that one certainly will. G2 almost looked like they started that fight. It looked like G2 were wanting to go aggressive, not respecting the teleport that can come from Faxi to even up the numbers.
Back in the base, Faxi's holding the line. They want this fight. The wall comes in. Wadi is isolated from the other side. PrideStalker, he just hops right over it. And down goes Perks. Teleport coming in right behind for the flank. Gnar, I don't think it's going to get there in time. Looks like they don't even need this Baron stress. They're just going to push in. Double kill for Yarden onto Trick. He's looking for that triple. He's got a flash. He doesn't take it.
It's happening again. Pyra ROC, they are going to beat G2 at this rate for the second time this season in the last week of the regular split. I don't know what is in the water right now, but ROC, KingSlayer is absolutely true.
Not once, not twice. These guys just keep on doing it. They get themselves the believe it.
What if Pyra, what if, like, ROC, what if they were in playoffs? They can have performances
what
like
if
this
they
against
beat
G2.
NIP? I don't understand anymore.
Like, this is going to be devastating mentally wise to win this game. Like,
this is going to be where it goes right now. They're going to knock everybody away. Mithy just can't get in with the ult. They're going to clean house. Down goes Mithy's Fenix. Back Perks all bleeding out right now as they run away from this fight. Inhibitor falls. Yarden, he's hopping and looking to take down number 2 as they just keep on opening the doors, busting down G2's base. And they're looking to end this one.
ROC with perhaps the gift to Fnatic and a big win for themselves. ROC at the end of the split gonna win another victory over G2.
And that is going to be it. That is the final fight. Down goes the last Nexus turn, and ROC recognized no royalty. They bow to no one.
Oh my goodness, Pyra.
You can never count these guys out. Truly the dark horses of the European LCS, and you know what? It's a damn shame we don't get to see them in playoffs.
So unfortunate for ROC, 2 splits in a row. Amazing performances like this, wins over